What about basic attention coin? You think they'll add that one?
Uh, so basic attention token is really interesting because I love the concept and their entire thing is just brilliant. But, it's still really early in the game. And so, the entire ecosystem really hasn't even been fully built out yet. But despite the fact that they don't have a truly self-serve ad platform like Google, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everybody else, because right now it's still so early, and when I last checked, you need to, if you want to be an investor, or sorry, not an advertiser, like if you want to run the ads on the on the bottom right that pop up for people who are in the Brave Rewards program, the minimum buy-in is like $2,000. Which is for context, like you can buy ads on Reddit and Facebook and Instagram for like as low as $5. So $2,000 for internet advertising cuts out a lot of people. But it's like so early, it's not even in beta yet. Or I mean, I guess it's like invite only right now. But the thing is, when you look at it and you look at it compared to other, its contemporaries, I mean, it's super solid. And I think over time, it's only going to get, I don't see how its value goes down unless the browser somehow goes to shit. But like the token itself has so much utility. And I honestly, I think it's a fucking deal at 23 cents. I mean, I've accumulated like probably more than most people just because of their referral program, which they recently shut down. But through referrals and having all my channels connected to the creators program, I mean, yeah, I've gotten quite a bit, and so and I intend to stack more, and I haven't sold. I mean, I have no intention of like selling any of it. Like, although based on how I've seen XRP behave, I mean, it's clear to me that one should also be taking profits on the way up, so that it's not all, so that you're just not like sitting around dying of boredom. But yeah, I mean, I think, and the thing is, like, I think that something like BAT will, there's going to be either it or something like it will be the currency of choice on Twitch, because like the bits and cheers thing, I mean, it's fine, but I mean, to me, it feels quite dated, because it's not like a real currency, and
Right.
you can't like get it out. So what's going to happen is there will be a crypto or cryptos that sort of, carve out a niche on Twitch and other live streaming platforms. And there'll be an entire economy built around it, in the same way that there's an entire economy built around, subscriptions and donations. This will just be like another flavor.
A little bang out there. Bang.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, the other thing is too, like when you can actually use it for stuff, it makes a difference. I mean, I think, because, like for me, every month, well, except for the months where this thing stopped working for a little while, but you can see like, oh, like I just, I have the ads set to the max, and obviously I'm on my computer a lot. So I think I'm getting like more than most people, but even though this isn't that much USD, who's to say that you couldn't sell digital items for like one bat, 5 bat,
I mean, I would even love to do money matches with it.
Exactly. Now you get it.
See, I would
Yeah.
tear it up.
That's what dude. Well, dude, I honestly, like, the tech is all there. The problem is I mean, I guess it's also not something that I like spend any amount of time talking about, because I think before I used to think like, oh, if I like say too much, people are going to like steal my ideas. But now I realize that it doesn't fucking matter anyways, because most of the ideas that I have, I know will work 100%. Like, no doubt in my mind. I'm just only one guy and have no ability to do the whole thing myself.
Right.
So, but I mean, like, crypto, okay. Can I just tell you that I've been thinking about crypto-based money matches and betting FGC, like specifically for FGC, since SoCal Regionals 2013? 2012, 2013. Yeah. It was the year where Snake Eyes just like destroyed, like double OCV'd everybody. He just like fucking ripped through everybody. It was that year. And that was the year I was like, oh, holy fuck. Like, crypto money matches. I mean, at the time it was just Bitcoin, but yeah, Bitcoin money matches, like, this is the fucking future. But the thing is, we're here. The tech already exists. I know how to do it. It's just, the world ain't ready.
I mean, I'm ready for it. I feel like the rest of the world just has to hop on board.
Yeah. I mean, now's a good time to do it. That's for sure. Because I mean, before you hit me up, I was trying to learn the ins and outs of Livepeer. This shit. This shit right here. Oh my god. The platform built to power video-centric UGC applications at scale. What the fuck does that mean, right?
Right.
That means live stream, decentralized, censorship-resistant live streaming.
Huh.
Yeah, the livepeer.org site is much better. But yeah, basically, like, they have this decentralized system that involves, people, essentially using, doing the same thing as mining other cryptos, except they're processing video. So, that's like, it's like transcoding video or serving video or whatever. And then you pay for it. Or whoever's distributing the content pays for it with the token. And the token is like, I think it's actually like way overvalued, but yeah, I mean, dollar. I don't even know what $1.30. I don't even know what one token gets you, to be honest. So actually, I don't even know if it is expensive. But you can see, it's not exactly cheap, but it's way down there on the total market cap.
Right.
But $28 million is not nothing either. So, But essentially, what these guys have launched, and I've had my eye on this project a little bit for quite a while, but what these guys have done, I think, is a fucking game changer. And this is what I was this is what I was working on when you hit me up, because
you were literally in the lab.
I was literally in the lab, dude. Look at so livepeer.org explains how the whole thing works, and then livepeer.com is basically like the very first implementation of the project, right? So all it is a it just generates a stream key and a RTMP URL that you would then just pop into OBS or what your streaming app of choice, and then you would just be live.
Huh.
And then, so, it would give you a, like an embed code, to put on a website. And then, you could just go to www.u.com and it's just a simple HTML file with the embed code of your live stream and you're live.
And then would this essentially be on your own website though?
Yes.
Or would you be using...
Yeah, because you're using the Livepeer network to broadcast and distribute, but people still need to go, they're still going to need a URL. They still need something to click on, right? So that would be, like, let's say this URL. And so when you click on this, either it would open up a player or this would just be embedded in, like an HTML, like your website.
Makes sense. So hypothetically, you can make an entire website using this formula dedicated to watching people on that, and they can probably outsource and use Bitcoin as currency.
Yeah, probably Ethereum, but yeah. And it's censorship resistant, so they can't even, so you can't be shut down.
I like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Cancel culture proof.
That's right. Exactly. I mean, what are they? What are they going to do? And then this shit is running, bat money matches all the time. Like, what are they going to do? Good luck.
I honestly feel like that would be like the game-changing power move of all time, right there,
dude. I mean, it's
run Big House on this or something like that.
It's right there. I mean, dude, I just showed you how easy it is to do. All we have to do is click upgrade, and then just buy as much bandwidth as we think we need, and then if we need more, we buy more.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you pay, the downside is, of course, like we're the ones footing the bill on it,
right?
But that just gets built into the business model.
I mean, hypothetically, I have to tell you about it later on, but I do have a business model that would work with this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, dude, it's 2020. It's like there's so many ways to monetize, right? Like you could do pay-per-view, you could do free, ad-supported, you could have people donate, you could do all kinds of shit.
That is genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff I had no idea even existed.
I know. Nobody knows. I'm the only guy that knows. Right? Like I'm the only guy that knows that it exists and knows how to do it. I just, it's not my fight,
I love the way you put that.
I mean, it's up to you guys, dude.
I feel like this definitely needs to come out to the upper the upper elite in the smash.
Fuck. All right. Well, fuck. All right. Well, maybe I'll put this video out then.
I'm telling you, the minute that Mr. Juan himself, or as much,
I hit him. Yeah, I hit him. I actually, you know what? It was one of those. Sometimes, like, I just don't look at Twitter for days or weeks at a time, and so like, I just don't like look at it. So I hit him up. I don't know if he hit me back, but either way, I watched his video, and I was all fired up. And to me, the solution is quite simple. It's not, people aren't going to like it. It may be controversial, but I think it would be quite, I don't see how anything could be more effective than just switching to, decentralized live streams where they can't be shut down and you're doing it from a secret location. If you're really scared, you just, whatever, people are wearing masks or whatever. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, gotta wear masks anyways. Yeah. So then, they can't shut you down. What are they going to do? You're going to fucking raid the place? Okay. I mean,
complete VPN.
Yeah, exactly. And then, then it just moves to like an exotic location. like what they were trying to do with UFC. You know, they're trying. Oh, we can't have fights in the U.S. Well, fuck it, we're just gonna do like Fight Island.
Fight Island.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What happened with that?
Oh man, that's been the dopest series.
Right. So if they don't want to do it, I mean, fuck it. Like, why couldn't we do that? You know, and you just run this shit on crypto money matches and prediction markets, like let me show you this. Let me show you catnip exchange. Because what people don't understand is that prediction markets are already here, and this prediction market in particular, this prediction market is my current favorite, because
Holy hell, I just realized what this was.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were showing me like this was gonna predict like where, like for example, like Coinbase or not Coinbase, Bitcoin was gonna be in like the next 3 days. But then I just looked at Trump win the.
Yeah. And so when you okay, there's like two different links. Okay, yeah. So this basically shows. Here we go. You know, this shows like some of the data. So basically, if you bought, so there's 3 tokens: Y trumps, N trumps, and I trumps. And so N trump is no, he will not win, and Y trumps are yes, he will win. And the I trump is if there's some sort of like outside result.
So like betting on the draw.
Yes. So what you can see is, and so what you have to, so basically the way it works is each Y trump, or sorry, each one is worth 1 die when the market resolves, and the die is a stable coin that's pegged to the dollar. So essentially 1 die equals $1. So,
oh, nice.
So that means that at this price, if you have an N trump and you bought it at 0.869, that means that if Biden is officially elected and inaugurated, then that your 1 N trump will be worth 1 die. So your 0.869 is now worth 1.
And that's a come up.
That's a come up. But you know what else is a come up?
That far margin right there.
That's right.
Like 1. That is a huge come up.
5x. But the I trumps 2 cents, 50x come up.
Oh man, that invalid bet would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I would have known about this a while ago for like the Roy Jones and like the Jake Paul, Roy Jones. And,
yeah.
Man,
well, see, the catnip ain't on that level yet.
Man,
you would have bet on Jake. You would have bet on Jake Paul.
I would have bet on Jake Paul on the knockout, and then I always put a bet on the draw. I always put like $5 or so on a draw, just because I know Vegas is like amazing for crap like that, and I would have won so much. Well, not so much. Probably would have ended up like $30, but still. That's my big.
It's the principle. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, yeah, you see the appeal of prediction markets.
Heck yes, this is amazing.
Yeah. People have no idea. So basically all you need is Livepeer and your own domain and enough bandwidth to support it, and then you use one of these prediction coins or tokens or blockchains or whatever. Like for example, this one's using Augur. You just do prediction markets for whatever the fuck you want in your unfuckwittable tournament.
And that's actually solid, because I mean it's exactly like Vegas House. Like they take the first like 100 bets and then be like, okay, well the board's leading obviously this way. We're going to restructure the market, and then
this just does it because
that's
people
great.
just buy because the market determines what the price is.
That is awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is the future.
This definitely needs to get into like the top elites of Melee, or not even to them, like over past them. It needs to go to the TOs for like Big House, and
it's got to go to people who can get it done.
Yeah.
Whoever, because I can tell you, there's not going to be like a conglomerate, like a group of any of those groups that you mentioned that all get it. There's just no way. You're going to have one guy from, this group and one guy from that group and one guy from like this outside group that people didn't even know existed. And that's how this type of shit comes together, dude. It's not, because, I mean, you could tell, trust me, dude, you could especially, I mean, any group of them, whether it's a group of like 5 top players, a group of 5 TOs, if I were to sit there and come with a, like a fucking 20 sheet PowerPoint and, just recap the whole fucking thing, I would still have 4 out of 5 of them being like, you're fucking retarded. This will never work. Or they'll just look at me like I have no, like I lost them, after I said Bitcoin,
it's one of those things where it's just like, I know exactly where you're coming from, and it's so easy, that hurdle's so easy to like get over once you try it yourself. That's like, I feel like that's the biggest hiccup with people with Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like once you try it, it's like it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. People have to see it. You can't tell them, you got to show them.
Like right now, I've gone off of since last year when Bitcoin hit that huge like market. Like to tell one of my buddy's stories, he had an insane, like he didn't have an insane amount of money in Bitcoin, but he had a good amount to the point where he's like, I can buy my own car. But he's like, you know what, I'm gonna hold on to it, and he lost all of it.
Well, he lost it because he sold it.
Well, no, he held. He held.
Oh, like he literally bought it at the top?
No. He bought it at the bottom. It skyrocketed, and then he's like, it's going to keep skyrocketing. So he never checked on the market since and let it ride. And he lost all of his profits that he made.
Yeah, because he sold it.
Well, no, because he held. You get what I'm saying? Because he bought low, held, it hit the high, and he just continued to hold.
Right, but if he still held it, if he still had it, it's at its all-time high.
I should text him about this and be like, hey,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth, because here's the thing. If he literally just held it, he's still sitting pretty. He only lost it if he sold it at the bottom. And or I mean, let's say he bought it when it was at like 5,000, and then it went up to 15,000, and then it came back down to 10,000, and then he sold it at 10. He still made the 5, but then if he didn't get back in at some point and just sat on the sidelines, then that kind of sucks too. But if he literally just held it the entire time, he would have more money. He would still be up.
I should really hit him up. I need to hit him up about this.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, bud.
Yeah. Are you balling out of control now?
Oh, man. This is good stuff. I honestly, like, if this gets into if we can get the right people to, like, just sign on and try it, I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just, I don't see a reason as to why it wouldn't.
From a technical perspective, all the pieces are there. The only challenge is putting it together. But I think that's still not that big of a deal, because I think the bigger issue is getting people to like understand like why it needs to be done, and then how it would work.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you want to make money playing video games.
Exactly. Yeah, you said. Okay, you said you wanted to make money playing video games, and that's what we got here. Now, is it the way that you thought it was going to be, sponsored by fucking Red Bull and Coca-Cola or whoever and fucking Nike? Nope, probably not. Not right now. Nope. But is it something that we control? Yes.
And I feel like this could be so much bigger, because I mean,
Exactly.
even like
Exactly.
Professional sports, they all have their salaries. Cool. You can pay the individual people that are
Exactly
in the driver's seat the salary. The head honchos up top making the moves, they're getting paid in this, which makes more sense.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's a SBI. It's this Japanese financial conglomerate. I think they got an esports team, and they were like, yeah, we're going to let our players choose whether or not they want to get paid in XRP. And so they picked up a Smash player. I forget the guy's name, but he was like up there, Japanese dude.
I think it was Ken.
Yes. And that guy elected to get paid in XRP. And, I'm sure 2 weeks ago when this shit ran from 25 cents to 75, I'm sure that dude was feeling himself hella hard.
He's probably driving a brand new i8 BMW in Japan.
In Japan.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Yep.
During a pandemic? Because I don't talk about this.
Yep. It's like, just made the right moves. Just got lucky.
That is great.
Yeah, man. The future is here. It's just not evenly distributed.
Man,